When dealing with a negative habit you have, let's take the example of pornography or adultery, which are undoubtedly grave sins and minor sins, respectively. Regardless of the severity, both are sinful actions. Now, suppose you decide to rid yourself of such a habit and make a commitment to change. It's possible that you may stumble and fall again at some point because, after all, you're only human. However, on that day of slip-up, don't lose hope or think that you've completely returned to your old ways. You haven't. Even if you falter on one day, remember that it's still an improvement compared to doing it every day before. So immediately turn back to Allah, seek forgiveness again, and firmly resolve not to repeat the mistake. The gap between your falls will gradually increase until a day comes when you can entirely stop the bad habit. The key is not to lose hope. Don't let Shaitan deceive you into thinking otherwise. If you make a sincere intention from today to quit the sin and later find yourself falling after a month or even 6 months, don't despair. Remember, the gap between those falls is progress, similar to smoking 3 cigarettes instead of 30. If you do stumble after a year or any period, rise immediately and make a renewed promise to Allah that you'll abstain from that habit. This commitment is crucial to overcoming the bad habit. Otherwise, if you give up every time you falter, remember that everyone, including myself, falls at times because we're all human. Allah wants you to be dedicated in your efforts. Just like missing one salah doesn't mean you should abandon all your prayers. Missing the mark on your path to break a bad habit should not be a reason to quit. When you miss a salah due to oversleeping or forgetfulness, you don't label yourself as a bad person. Instead, you make up for it and continue your regular prayers. Likewise, when trying to break a negative habit, it's natural to experience setbacks. Don't let those setbacks discourage you. Get up, continue the journey, and strive to be free of that habit for a longer duration. Just as you would endeavor to avoid missing salah for years, keep pushing forward without that bad habit. May Allah grant us all strength and